As a third-year student, we were taken off of our clinical rotations. I know a lot of us wanted to still make some kind of contribution to help those on the front lines. And with the PPE shortage, we were able to contribute in that way by making homemade PPE.
We wanted to make sure that the healthcare workers on the front lines had the protection they needed to treat COVID-19 patients. Working with Dr. Abu Hamid, who's the chair of the EVMS Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology, we developed 2 different types of face shields to help protect providers from exposure to fluids that might contain the virus, but also preserve their face masks for future use. So we made 2 different types of face shields. One was a hard plastic face shield that was reusable, and the second was a disposable soft face shield.
And then we used sheets of foam that we cut into little rectangles and elastic.
To make sure that the face shields had a good seal and allowed for comfort and increased duration of usage. We had about 3 dozen EVMS medical students volunteer working in shifts.
We worked over 4 days and we were able to make around 400 face shields. They're being distributed to various departments in the main hospital, Sentara Norfolk General, and in clinics around campus and other various departments wherever they're needed.
I'm really grateful for the number of my fellow classmates who stepped up and volunteered their time to quickly construct these face shields to make sure that we can get them to providers as quickly as possible. And their dedication and hard work really made all this possible.
Today is Community Impact Day.
We are coming to PB Young Elementary School, which is very close to EVMS, and we're serving.
Everyone's working on different projects with like cleaning or painting.
And we're packing book bags, 575 of them, full of school supplies.
So we're like the assembly line, just getting them ready to like come in and be healthy.
So that they can come here, be focused, be engaged.
Being here really shows me how people are growing up from the start, how that's bringing them into what might happen like 20 years down the line, 50 years down the line when I see them as a patient.
How important it is that health professionals see and understand their community is essential, because most of the health outcomes they'll deal with come from the community.
I think it's something that shows that like we care, and that's what's most important, and we are trying. And it's like the little things that can make a difference, even if we can't solve, a lot of the economic problems that are going on in this area, that we can at least try to be here with people, and that's important.
My name is Lieutenant Commander Nakanti Ives of the United States Navy. I'm currently serving with the U.S. Marine Corps in Okinawa, Japan, and I'm an infectious disease physician.
I'm Andreas Clem. I'm a physician assistant with the U.S. Navy, currently stationed in Okinawa, Japan, working alongside the Marines with 3rd Medical Battalion.
Greetings, EVMS team from Okinawa, Japan. This is Lieutenant Junior Grade Tony Fryer. I am a proud Hampton Roads native and an even prouder EVMS MPH graduate.
As you know, we do have cases of coronavirus in Japan. The Japanese government has put in place a mechanism to identify cases early management, as well as a robust contact tracing program.
Regarding coronavirus here in Okinawa, Japan, what I'm seeing is sound order and discipline amongst our U.S. Navy personnel, which is a huge challenge given this time of uncertainty with frequent public health changes and policy updates.
Being an infectious diseases physician, my job essentially is to take CDC guidelines and translate it into policy that makes sense to protect our forces and the beneficiaries in the area.
So as a physician assistant, I'm involved in direct patient care. I work in an outpatient clinic, so we've been doing a lot of standard precautions, wearing PPE, and screening patients at the door to see which ones need to be put in isolation rooms, trying to stop the spread of this virus.
Now, from a Navy medical leadership and public health professional perspective, the measures I am taking in the wake of coronavirus is completely in the direction of information management, and that's dissemination of information to our personnel, but also the management of misinformation.
EVMS, as you know, is very focused on community service, and so during my time at EVMS, I was involved in a lot of community programs.
The faculty and and staff were really impactful in my preparation while I was in the PA program at EVMS.
What EVMS has taught me, it's 100% transferable to the current situation here on Okinawa and across the world.
Actually was able to do a rotation with EVMS infectious disease, which was very useful to get to see all the infectious processes that we learned about kind of play out in a patient in an inpatient setting.
Their involvement, their engagement, and the cooperation for improvement in Hampton Roads is the #1 takeaway for me as I apply it here in Okinawa with 3rd Medical Battalion to my community of sailors and Marines, and not just the service members, but their families as well. Making sure during this time, as any time, that they have the information they need to stay safe, stay healthy, and to be able to continue to serve.
This is actually my 2nd outbreak. I was involved in the West African Ebola outbreak in 2014. My background with being involved in community service and then the Ebola outbreak a few years ago, I think the combination of those two gives me a lot of insight into some of the planning that needs to happen to be able to properly respond and prepare for this outbreak.
Lastly, I'm very proud and encouraged to be working with 2 other fine naval officers from EVMS.
I think it's really living out EVMS's mission of community focus, world impact.
You take our 3 different specialties, MD, MPA, and MPH, and we're over here coordinating in uniform for a bigger picture, and that's to keep the warfighter in the fight, whether there's coronavirus or no coronavirus.
And so, of course, now that we find ourselves in a situation like this that's happening in the world, it'd be interesting to use what we learned from EVMS to assist in the preparedness and response.
This is, I can't believe I'm here right now, but I am just beyond grateful to be here. It means a lot to me.
I am elated. I've been working for this for quite a while now, and just to have this dream realized is more than I can even have words for.
We're here today to welcome to EVMS the Master of Physician Assistant class of 2020. Please join me in giving them a hand.
I have been in the Hampton Roads community, living here and working as an EMT with the Virginia Beach Volunteer Rescue Squad for 12 years. I decided to further my medical profession and decided that the PA program at EVMS was one of the best. And that's where I wanted to go.
You're about to embark on a journey that will change your life. Don't let this excitement fade.
I grew up on the south side of Chicago. A lot of poverty, a lot of kids that do without, so I'm looking to hopefully in the future to be able to just volunteer my services, provide physicals for kids, do some education, and hopefully maybe even be a mentor to some.
I feel like becoming a PA gives you the best of everything. You get to treat patients, you get to care for them, you get to know them, and you get the flexibility of choosing different specialties, which I really love.
I really like that EVMS is community focused. I want to be able to assist others in the most valuable asset they have, which is their health.
My name is Phil. I am a 4th year at EVMS, and now I am back here learning medicine at the place where medicine created me and my sister. I was actually first at EVMS in a petri dish over at the Jones Institute when my parents went through the IVF process in 1991. My twin sister and I were born as one of the first 1,000 Jones babies.
Good evening. The Eastern Virginia Medical School has achieved the first American in vitro pregnancy.
It has been determined and confirmed that a pregnancy has been established by the program of in vitro fertilization under the aegis of the EVMS.
The first successful IVF pregnancy in the U.S. was at the Jones Institute. That technology was pioneered by Dr. Howard Jones and his wife, Dr. Georgiana Jones. They came to EVMS as the first place in the U.S. and one of the first places in the world where couples struggling with infertility could come as a last resort to try and have a biological child. and I was actually able to meet the Joneses. I don't really remember it. I was really young. They would invite all of the families from the Jones Institute back, and it would be all these twins and triplets, and I have this picture of my parents and the Joneses and us. My story is one of my parents' hard work, and it wouldn't have been possible without the hard work and dedication of those physicians who created the science and who helped my parents throughout the process. I want to be that for a lot of other people. That has just really inspired me to pursue the field of medicine. The Jones Institute meant a lot to my family, and so it meant a lot for me to go back to EVMS for medical school. For me, whenever I get bogged down in the nuances of studying for medical school, I can come back through to the Jones Institute, to that little hallway with all of the history of the IVF, because it's not like I'm just the product of the hard work and dedication of my parents. It's like I'm the product of people dedicated to creating the possibility of my life, and all of that happiness from my parents. I can feel my own story and how I've come kind of full circle back here to learn medicine. So there's a beautiful little courtyard between Lewis Hall and the Jones Institute, and in that courtyard there are a bunch of bricks with writing on them. And those bricks are commemorating families and donors to the Jones Institute who have gone through the IVF cycles. There is a brick out there with my name on it and my sister's name, in the midst of all of these other bricks that have inspiring messages and thank yous. And so I like to go back there and just go find my brick. It's inspiring. I'm going into the field of OBGYN, and I decided that kind of throughout the process of medical school. It feels a bit like destiny, learning the medicine that helped create me and my sister, and how I'm going to take that forward and help a bunch of other people have the same happiness that my parents were able to find through the help and the care of all the physicians at the Jones Institute who helped them.
Thank you so much to all the healthcare workers fighting on the front lines of COVID-19.
From the doctors to the nurses to the janitors to the HR staff.
People who work in the grocery stores, people who work at the gas station.
To the people cooking at the restaurants to keep us all fed still. I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart for all the hard work you're putting in to help us during this pandemic.
We stand with you. And as students, we're going to continue to work hard so that one day we'll be able to join you guys on the front lines for whatever challenges we face.
You guys are heroes. Thank you for all that you do.
We want you to know that your sacrifices are not going unnoticed.
Thanks for the example that you serve. We're with you.
And I hope you guys are staying safe, and God bless you all.
Please join me in welcoming the Eastern Virginia Medical School MD class of 2020.
I am so excited. I've wanted this forever. The first thing I can remember ever wanting to do is become a doctor. My family gave me a little fake stethoscope when I was really young, and ever since then I wanted to be a doctor. So being here today is validation that yes, I'm almost there.
A lot of people ask me where I'm from. And I grew up in India, and I was born in Australia, and I moved to the US. But the first day of medical school, I realized I'm from medicine. I grew up on a medical campus. My mom and my dad both dedicated their lives to service, and that's something I want for myself. It's something I want to share with everyone I come in contact with.
It's not about your grade. It's not about you. It's about reaching your potential to be the best physician you can be for your patients.
When you come to EVMS, there was such a clear difference in the environment between schools, and it was just so warm and welcome, and people are saying hi to you and smiling and happy, and I just really love that.
The general vibe here and the vibe I got from the people that interviewed me was incredibly much more friendly. There was little to no pretension about people. I think everybody here was just, they all seemed here for the right reasons.
With the proper care, your white coat will represent education, compassion, support, and so much more. So wear it proudly. Congratulations, class of 2020.
It's easy to forget just how far we've come.
There was a time when finding treatment for a family's complex medical needs meant driving to Richmond or Washington, D.C., or farther. Nearly 50 years ago, our founders saw that critical need and made a commitment to our community. A promise to build a school of medicine and health professions that would draw the best and brightest clinicians and students to Hampton Roads. They delivered on that promise. Today, EVMS drives outstanding medical care for our region. A vital health sciences university, we conduct world-class research for the benefit of our community. Now it's time to make a new promise to each other. We promise to research the health conditions that hit Hampton Roads the hardest, and to find new treatments that help our children, our spouses, ourselves. We promise to recruit faculty at the top of their fields. We promise to train the next generation of accomplished, compassionate healthcare providers so that you and your family never have to make that long drive or board a plane to get cutting-edge care. History, as well as health, turns on moments. This moment is yours. You are the next generation of EVMS founders. Your support helps us deliver on these promises. EVMS is already more than a medical school. In the next 50 years, we can become so much more. Join us in making a commitment to our community. Together, we can deliver on the promise.
Happy graduation, EVMS class of 2020. This is Dr. Lara Wheeler-Niemela, class of 1996 at EVMS, and just couldn't be prouder of you. Don't let the pandemic take away the amazing accomplishment that you are going to be celebrating this month. Congratulations, class of 2020. Go EVMS.
Hey, class of 2020. This is Dr. and Mrs. Vergano, EVMS class of 2006. Just wanted to say congratulations. You've all done a fantastic job, especially in these last few trying months. But I hope you enjoy residency wherever you're doing it and whatever you're doing. Don't forget to love your patient as yourself, and you'll have great success. We'll miss you.
Congratulations to our MPH class of 2020. This calls for a celebration. Woo!
Congratulations, EVMS class of 2020. It has been my honor and my privilege to work alongside so many of you. I hope that these times right now are not diminishing your sense of accomplishment in this momentous occasion. And I also hope that in the weeks and months and for the rest of your careers, you take all that you've learned at EVMS and employ it towards work that is meaningful for you and that brings joy in your lives and that of others. Please know we are so proud of you. We are so thrilled to call you one of our own. We wish you all the best. Congratulations on your commencement.
EVMS class of 2020, this is Alumni Landy from EVMS Alumni Relations. We are so proud of you today. Job well done. Congratulations on completing this phase of your education. We know that you will do great things as you journey forward. Keep in touch. Let us know where you go. Even though you are leaving EVMS, please know that we will always be thinking of you. EVMS is here for you. Celebrate today. You've earned it.
Congratulations to the class of 2020 of the Eastern Virginia Medical School. My name is Charlie Henderson, and I am the market president for Bank of America. When I moved to Hampton Roads 40 years ago, my very first physician was Dr. Jimmy Williams, a recent graduate of EVMS. What struck me about Jimmy was his compassion as well as his passion. And having served on the board of Obice Hospital and Children's Health Foundation of CHKD, I've come in contact with a number of doctors over the years who graduated from EVMS. And what I found with them, their passion and compassion. So congratulations to you graduates of Eastern Virginia Medical School, and continue to show that same compassion, and passion.
This is for all the classes, the grads of 2020. Always remember your beginnings, where and when you started your journey. Share your gifts with those who follow behind you. Do your best for humankind with an abundance of humility, grace, and love. Wishing you the best.
Hi, we work in one of the ERs in Northern Virginia, and I'm Mary Kim. I'm in the class of 2017.
I'm Allie Best. I was the physician assistant class of 2016. We wanted to say congratulations to the class of 2020.
Congratulations.
Good luck.
Congratulations. Serving in public health is an honor. During this public health challenge, we need you. So get ready to fight for your communities and the public health.
Class of 2020. My name is Mekwib Gameda. I'm the Vice President for Diversity and Inclusion. I congratulate you as you enter the next phase of your career. The training you received at EVMS should serve you well as you transition during these unprecedented times to serve, to lead with compassion and with a critical lens to examine the conditions that create inequities. We wish you well.
Congratulations, the Master of Healthcare Delivery Science student, class of 2020. I'm very proud to share the excitement of your graduation today, and I'm so happy for you. Enjoy this special day and go change the world tomorrow. Congratulations again.
Congratulations to the graduates of the Master of Medical and Health Professions Education program. We wish you the very best of luck in the future. Take care.
Hi, to the EVMS class of 2020, Dr. Carey here. Wanted to give a shout out to all of you guys who are graduating this year, particularly the MD class of 2020. You were the first in our new curriculum and you are just awesome to work with. And I know you're going to go on to do great things. So congratulations and best of luck.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We are so proud of the resilience that you've shown this year. As you go forth to do more great things, please let us know so that we can celebrate your achievements with you. Don't forget to stay connected to your EVMS family and also wear your new alumni pin with pride. Congratulations again. You did it. Good luck, and please keep in touch.
To all of the EVMS graduates for the class of 2020, I want to congratulate you on your outstanding accomplishments, and I wish you all the best in your chosen professions and careers.
Hi, class of 2020, Shannon Morris here, MPA class of 2009, MPA faculty. I'm really going to miss having you guys around on campus, and I really hope you'll stay in touch and let us know how you're doing, and eventually precept for us and get involved in participating in interviews and labs. We're really going to miss you, and I really look forward to calling you all colleagues very soon. So congratulations from me and my puppy. Have a great day.
The Master of Healthcare Analytics students, class of 2020. Congratulations. I'm very happy with your accomplishment, and I'm so very proud of you. I wish you all the best to your future. Congratulations again.
Hello, this is Mohan Pyant, an associate professor in the School of Health Professions at Eastern Virginia Medical School. And I would like to congratulate all the students of Master of Healthcare Delivery Science program at EVMS. Congratulations, and I wish you all the best for your future career. Thank you.
Congratulations. Enjoy your day and stay safe and healthy and happy, and I wish you the best.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Eastern Virginia Medical School virtual commencement for the class of 2020. Please note today's ceremony is being streamed on evms.edu, the EVMS Facebook page, and the institution's YouTube channel. A recording will be made available online to all this afternoon. We encourage you to visit evms.edu/grad2020 to share your well wishes with our graduates. Also remember to upload your photos to the EVMS Commencement app and use hashtag EVMSGrad2020 in your social media posts today. At this time, I ask that you please stand for the national anthem, which is being sung by Mr. Brennan Jones. Mr. Jones is the son of two physicians who completed their residencies at EVMS. He has performed locally throughout his life and has had the honor of performing professionally, including at Disney World and Pearl Harbor. Mr. Jones?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Thank you, Mr. Jones, for that beautiful rendition of the national anthem. At this time, Mr. Mark Warden, Rector of the EVMS Board of Visitors, will bring greetings. Mr. Warden?
It is my honor and great privilege to welcome you to a very special commencement ceremony for the EVMS Schools of Medicine and Health Professions for the class of 2020. This is obviously a commencement like no other for all of us. Typically, I would be giving this address on behalf of our Board of Visitors from the stage at Scope, with the distinct honor of looking out at an audience full of our graduates and their friends and family who have supported them during their studies. While we all cannot be together today, it is our sincere hope that this first ever virtual commencement will provide our graduates a ceremony worthy of their accomplishments. After all, no graduating class has truly faced the challenges set before this class. There is no more important time to be entering the field of healthcare than right now. You will join the ranks of medical and health professionals around the world working to keep communities healthy and safe. To our graduates, thank you for your commitment to health and welfare. I offer you our congratulations on your achievements. The Board of Visitors looks forward to your continued success as you move forward in your careers. We have no doubt you will carry forward the tenets of community focus, world impact into your next endeavors. To our faculty, I offer our thanks for the guidance, support, and wisdom you have shared with our students. Their success is possible in part because of you. The Board of Visitors thanks you for your dedication to excellence. And to the friends and family who are celebrating with our graduates today, thank you for being there. Whether in person or by text messages and video chats, you have supported these amazingly talented and dedicated individuals through challenges and triumphs. Their successes are yours to celebrate as well. It is now my pleasure to introduce the President and Provost of Eastern Virginia Medical School and Dean of the School of Medicine, Dr. Richard Homan.
Thank you, Rector Warden, for your leadership and your kind words. Good morning, everyone. Before I begin with my welcoming remarks, I want to say how honored and humbled I am to be here today and to serve as the President of EVMS. I am also humbled by the challenges of the day and this seminal moment in history. We are also so grateful for the perseverant, dedicated, and caring members of the class of 2020 who have provided such meaningful community service over the years at EVMS, and most recently during this present crisis. We are also grateful for your efforts. You are a very special class indeed. I presided over commencement ceremonies as a dean for 19 consecutive years. And I must say this will be the most memorable of them all. This is not where I nor any of us could ever have imagined to be on graduation day. Commencement is one of my favorite events because it allows us to celebrate endings and beginnings. The ending of your academic career in medicine and the beginning of your careers in medicine and the health sciences. But in life sometimes takes unexpected turns and changes. We will still celebrate endings and beginnings today, but we'll do so out of necessity, physically distanced from each other. On behalf of our faculty, the administration and staff, I want to welcome you to our 2020 EVMS virtual commencement ceremony. I must admit, we miss your beaming faces and the roar of your family and friends. To our graduates, congratulations on achieving your dream of becoming a physician, biomedical scientist, or health professional. We are so proud of you. I know that each one of you worked very long and arduous hours to achieve your goals. Nonetheless, no one is ever able to succeed in life without the support and love of family and friends who stand by you along the way. You have also been taught by the most extraordinary faculty I've ever known in my career. At this time, I would typically ask graduates to rise in the audience as a gesture of gratitude and provide a round of applause to all those family members, friends, and faculty who supported you along the way. We will do the same today, yet virtually. You would not be here celebrating this momentous achievement without family and friends. So I urge you to share your appreciation now and often in the future. If they are in the room with you, say thank you and offer a hug. If physical distancing means family and friends are elsewhere, call or text them with your thanks and appreciation. Let me pause for a moment now so you may express your appreciation and love to them all. Commencement is one of the most significant days in the life of a school or university. Today we celebrate the accomplishments of all of our graduates who have completed their rigorous academic professions in their chosen professions. You are now prepared to follow your calling in life, and today more than ever you are needed by all of us. The COVID-19 pandemic is quite simply the greatest public health crisis we have experienced in our lifetimes, and it is not over. In commencement greetings in the past, I reminded graduates that our nation and healthcare delivery system will face formidable challenges in the future. Over the past few months, we have all witnessed together that these profound changes and challenges have arrived. Fortunately for all of us, you are prepared. Whether you will practice medicine, health professions, pursue research, or enter another biomedical field, we recognize your dedication, sacrifice, and achievement. You are absolutely the best of the best. My charge to you is this: use your unique skills and passion to contribute to improving the health of the world, one patient, one community, and one nation at a time. I am absolutely confident that you will all meet these challenges ahead. I also have two pieces of advice to assist you in besting these challenges. First, let science and data be your guides. In day-to-day actions, as well as when we must take and make difficult decisions, this seems to be obvious. We need only look at the pandemic statistics to know that this has become a matter of enormous challenges and suffering. Never in memory have science and data needed stronger champions than you today. You will be the leaders in medicine and health professions who will carry that mantle forward. We need you to do that. Secondly, take care of yourself, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Your community needs your best at this critical moment. Acknowledge the pain and sadness of your experiences, but give yourself grace, because despite your best efforts, you will not be able to help everyone along the course of your career. Nevertheless, your compassion, humility, and care will provide immeasurable comfort to those you serve. And finally, allow yourselves to experience joy. Yes, we're in the midst of a pandemic, but today marks an amazing achievement in your lives. Celebrate it and be happy. Celebrate it with those that you love. You'll feel better equipped for it and better equipped for facing adversity in the future if you remember how you feel today. Today commemorates endings and beginnings, the end of your time as students at Eastern Virginia Medical School, and the beginning of your professional lives and your time as alumni of EVMS. On behalf of our faculty and staff, I want to congratulate you on your outstanding achievements and wish you continued success and joy in your professional careers. I look forward to welcoming you back to EVMS as alumni in the years to come. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for the class of 2020. It is now my privilege to introduce our next two speakers. First, we will hear from Mr. Matthew Sissel, who is representing the first graduating class of the Doctor of Health Sciences program in the EVMS School of Health Professions. Following his remarks, Mr. Essen Jaffrey, the EVMS Student Government Association President and President of the MD Class of 2020, will bring greetings and remarks from the EVMS School of Medicine. Thank you.
To the faculty, trustees, distinguished alumni, friends, family, and of course, my fellow graduates. Welcome to the Eastern Virginia Medical School 2020 commencement ceremony. When I was asked to give this speech, I was truly honored. I've never been given an opportunity to speak openly in front of a crowd of thousands of people before. Realizing the gravity of the moment, I started thinking seriously about the message I wanted to convey. Should it be a message of optimism or a call to action? There's so many remarkable things happening and not happening in healthcare right now. How could I possibly choose the most important theme to discuss? Then they told me that because of the COVID pandemic, my speech was going to be pre-recorded and I only had 2 minutes to talk. They also told me that I should spend some time saying thank you and providing words of encouragement. So, with a little over a minute left, I guess I'd better get to it. First, thank you to Dr. Homan, Dr. Combs, Dr. Johnson, Dr. Martin, and the rest of the faculty and staff for their hard work in establishing the new Doctor of Health Science program at EVMS, an eclectic program that has already, within its first years, proven itself to be both valuable in its practicality as well as challenging academically. On a personal note, thank you to my father, who was the first in his family to go beyond a 7th grade education and then later went on to earn his doctorate. He set a high bar, one that I am ecstatic to have matched today. Thank you to my mother, whose unyielding optimism in her own fight against cancer changed my path through life forever and showed me that healthcare was my true calling. And thank you to my wife, Liz, who has put up with a lot of nonsense from her brain-dead, sleep-deprived husband over the past several years. By the time this airs, she'll be ready at any moment to bring our first child into the world, a world that is likely going to be very different from the one we've all known thus far. And finally, of course, to the EVMS class of 2020, thank you. In these uncertain times, one thing is assuredly true. All of us here, virtually, are not where we thought we would be right now. You worked hard, and you're not getting the recognition or pomp and circumstance that we all know you deserve. Making the world a healthier place is hard, and often requires self-sacrifice. But all of us, in our homes today, are playing our part and doing what it takes, and our community is a better place for that. Moving forward, my advice to all of the graduates today is to reflect on what you've learned at EVMS and speak up for what you know is true. It is now your duty to ensure that truth prevails over misinformation and that facts trump fiction. You are now the experts in your respective fields. You are the person that others will look to for knowledge and guidance. Don't be shy about it, and don't let anyone try to convince you otherwise. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and be safe. Good luck to everyone, Godspeed, and congratulations.
Hello everyone, I'm Essen Jaffrey, the class president of the EVMS MD class of 2020. Firstly, thank you to students, family, friends, faculty, and staff for joining us from around the world today for a truly memorable graduation. I want to take this opportunity to celebrate our journey through medical school with a metaphor. I always remember people describing medical school as attempting to drink water out of a fire hose. But instead, I want you all to think about medical school as swimming at the beach. All of us started our trips to the beach from our homes. Some of us had longer drives than others, but ultimately, we all ended up at the same beach together. Once at the beach, we start our metaphorical medical school and head on into the water. Now, no matter how much you prepare yourself for stepping into that water, it is always colder than you expect. So now, we're in our EVMS ocean. Some people have floaties on, and ever dwindling number of students are still taking traditional swimming lessons, a whole bunch of students learning to surf from the UWorld's First Aid Pathoma Dream Team. But then, there was this other group of students who went ahead and got jet skis. As some of my classmates may have guessed, these jet skis are Anki. Now, medical school is no joke, and I get that we need to have fun. But one group of Anki students seemed so desperate for fun, they actually programmed Anki to work through their PlayStation 4 controllers. You all know who you are. Now it's time to think about the waves, the hardships we face in our medical school ocean. Some waves were small, a few seemed really big from afar, but by the time they reached us, they were nothing at all. Now the waves that really get you are the ones that take you by surprise. The ones that appear small from a distance, but they grow and swell. Now you're looking at a mini tsunami. For a lot of us, that mini tsunami was step one. But for me, it was figuring out how to get 150 medical students to decide on what kind of class jackets they wanted. You guys are literally insane sometimes. But through all those difficulties, we were lucky to have such amazing lifeguards to make sure we never drown. Be it advisors, mentors, teachers, faculty, family, friends, whoever helped you get to this point. Make note to take some time and thank them for all they did for you. None of us could have gotten through this alone. Now here we are, graduation day. We step out of the water and we're drying off with our long, flowy black and green beach towels. For those who didn't get it, our graduation gowns are the beach towels. I was pretty happy about that metaphor. And just as we started heading off to go home, a storm takes us by surprise and it begins to rain. We are all going to be entering residency during a historically difficult time. So before we do, let's take one more glance back at the water. We worked hard and we studied long hours to learn medicine. And at least I know that through all of it, I grew so much. And I'm not just referring to my beard. It turned out that medical school was more than just a place to learn medicine. I've done things I never would have imagined I'd be able to do. I had so much fun co-hosting a talent show. I participated in education and financial committees. I sat down with architects to provide input for the new EVMS Weiser Hall. I learned bunga from some of my amazing classmates, sang in our school a cappella group Neural Groove. It even picked up the saxophone to play in our class's band, the Masters of Cree. Now, the storm above us is formidable and daunting, but looking at what you've been through, all you've done, just remember that even if it floods, you've learned to swim. I want to end by saying thank you to my support system, friends and family, especially my cousins Imad and Saad, my brother Asad for keeping me humble, my dado and grandmother for always supporting me, Ammi Abu for all your sacrifices, our wonderful student affairs team, our faculty and staff who have had to endure endless feedback from us, and finally, most importantly, I want to thank you, my classmates. Thank you all for this opportunity. I'll miss all you guys. Congratulations. We did it.
Thank you, soon-to-be Dr. Sissel and soon-to-be Dr. Jaffrey. At this time, I have the honor of introducing our next two speakers. First, you will hear from Margaret Stoasser, MPA, PAC, a 2016 EVMS Physician Assistant graduate. Ms. Stoasser lives and works in Raleigh, North Carolina, but recently she courageously volunteered to help battle the pandemic by working in New York City's Elmhurst Hospital. Following Ms. Stoasser, you will hear from Dr. Bernard Parker, a 1987 graduate of the EVMS School of Medicine. Dr. Parker is a medical officer at the rank of captain within the Commissioned Corps of the U.S. Public Health Service and serves as medical officer within the NIH's National Cancer Institute within the Division of Cancer Prevention. He is board certified in internal medicine, medical oncology, and clinical pharmacology.
Hello, my name is Margaret Stoasser, and I'm a graduate of the EVMS 2016 PA program. Over the past 5 weeks, I've been working at the epicenter of the COVID crisis in America, Elmhurst Hospital in Queens, New York. Arriving at Elmhurst on day one, I knew this would be a different type of medicine, one I was not accustomed to, but that I felt prepared for. My training in EVMS to become a physician assistant prepared me to enter into any field of medicine. It instilled the flexibility and adaptation needed to be a successful provider. COVID-19 put this all to the test. We were called upon to do a variety of tasks, all important to care for the whole patient. This often involved undersupplied and understaffed areas. It required us to get creative, making supplies and figuring out new innovative ways to treat patients. One thing that stood out to me through my time there was the camaraderie and teamwork between healthcare workers. We all knew what we could offer within a team, and we all acted to our strengths during the hectic situations. After a few days, it felt like we had known each other for years. It's something that kept us going. That our shared effort and goal of patient care united us to do whatever was needed. Many months ago, if asked to imagine your graduation day from EVMS, I'm sure those plans involved friends and family, camaraderie with classmates and professors, a nice spring dress or a new suit, a beautiful day full of photos, laughter, celebration, and food. Many could not imagine a near standstill life with virtual learning, telemedicine, and now this commencement. While this year will look a little different, it does not dampen the accomplishments you have made. The long hours in anatomy lab, the countless hours in the library, and the time spent with standardized patients are not to be diminished. These things have instilled into you a foundation of medicine. Over the years, you have built a toolbox full of refined history taking, physical exam findings, laboratory values, and diagnostic tools. Do not forget that this toolbox is also packed with teamwork, camaraderie, and patient care. Lean on those around you. Support one another through the highs and the lows that medicine offers. Be a team player. Take time to talk to your patients, hold their hands, and in times of uncertainty, a comforting touch can go a long way. A quote from the Talmud that's always helpful to me is, "Do not be daunted by the enormity of the world's grief. Do justly now. Love mercy now. You are not obligated to complete the work, but neither are you free to abandon it. Go into the world and practice medicine the way you've been trained." Congratulations, class of 2020.
It's an honor to speak to you at this virtual commencement. First, allow me to congratulate all of you on this achievement. All of the years of hard work, late nights, and accumulating debt, along with the fear of the unknown, that is, fear of perhaps not successfully passing examinations and consequently not making it to graduation, all have culminated to this moment. This day, I hope, will be appreciated by you as the beginning of your breaking out of the cocoon of development as a student in pursuit of the coveted degree into a physician who will always be a student, understanding that medicine is an ever-changing, ever-advancing science. Today represents a giant leap for you, and in this momentous occasion, I applaud you and say, job well done. However, your graduation day is also somewhat bittersweet because you're now physicians who will undergo years of training and ultimately become responsible for treating patients with various conditions, but presently in the era of a novel infectious virus reported in almost every continent and which presently has hit the US very, very hard. For newly minted medical graduates throughout this country and perhaps the world, your training will now take place under the clouds of this novel infectious scourge. The mere fact that this commencement is held as a virtual event because of the presence of this virus underlies the significance of the infectious nature and potential danger of this scourge. I can imagine many of you may be very apprehensive about what the future holds for you, given this experience. Indeed, it is likely that your final months as fourth-year medical students were spent learning to manage patients who acquired this contagious virus, as well as learning about the proper application of personal protective equipment. You are also learning alongside your interns, residents, and attendings about the previously unimaginable multi-organ systems complications of this disease. However, be assured that Eastern Virginia Medical School has already contributed in its history to preparing its students for times like these. When I attended Eastern Virginia Medical School from 1983 to 1987, the new scourge was a different scary virus called HTLV3, now called HIV, which causes acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, AIDS. When I was like you, a member of Eastern Virginia Medical School's graduating class 33 years ago, my classmates and I were aghast with this infectious scourge resulting in AIDS and death. As a young student, I discovered that becoming a physician meant that I would be exposed potentially to deadly infectious agents. And I'll never forget my first AIDS patient as a fourth-year medical student during my clinical rotations. We all learned together, from the top attendings down to the low students. Those are very, very scary times to be training, with the exposure to secretions and blood from those patients having me depressed and scared for years, up until the 1990s, when we finally had a very effective therapeutic regimen that it evolved. Please do not be discouraged. Please do not let the present fear of the unknown obstruct your goals of being the best physicians you can be. Your training here at Eastern Virginia Medical School is the right preparation against any fears that you have about your future training and ultimate practice as physicians, whatever your choice of specialty. You've come this far and have succeeded through your formative years of rigorous academics here at Eastern Virginia Medical School. It's now your time to discover within yourselves this calling that was imbued upon you. This is your commencement and your beginning to provide a service that will fulfill beyond your imaginations. I wish you all well. Thank you.
Thank you to these talented alumni for their inspiring words to our graduates. It's now my honor to introduce Dr. Donald Combs, Vice President and Dean of the School of Health Professions, to give remarks and to present the candidates for degrees in the School of Health Professions. Dr. Combs?
Welcome and congratulations. It's a little bit of a strange day not being in the same room with you, but it's nonetheless a great celebration, and I'm pleased to be here, and I'm excited about what this represents in terms of your career. This is an important day for each of you. You're completing the first phase of your professional education and preparing to enter professional practice at what frankly is the most interesting time in the past 100 years. Tolkien noted in The Hobbit, "It does not do to leave a dragon out of your calculations if you live near him." Well, we live near him. The COVID pandemic is the dragon that has changed our lives in the present and for the future. It's really interesting as we gather more data and to begin to analyze what's happening. Just think about the changes in our understanding during the past 4 months. We've learned about the limits of ventilators. We've learned about the wide presence of asymptomatic yet infected members of the population. We've learned that this virus manifests itself in myriad ways. That's a little unusual. It makes it hard to figure out. The lack of clarity about immunity. If you get this virus, does it make you immune to all versions of the future virus? Does it make you immune for 90 days? Does it make you immune for a lifetime? We don't know that. In fact, that's the main lesson of the pandemic. It reminds us how little we know and how much we have to learn. It reminds us to build networks of colleagues. And by that, I mean not networks only of colleagues who are in your profession, whether that's public health or medicine or physician assisting or art therapy or biomedical sciences, but to build a network that is broad, that draws on the breadth of knowledge and professional capabilities in the population. You need to build diverse networks. Having 5 people of the same professional education, the same professional practice, the same cultural context doesn't really help you understand the complexity of the problems that we're facing in the 21st century. And the best way that I've found to address uncertainty and complexity is to have a very big network and a very diverse network. One of the fundamental lessons of history is that we should listen more than we speak. And that's a hard lesson to remember, but I commend it to you. It really is the case that God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. And the final point that I would make is that we need to continue to learn. You are not today, quote, educated. You have finished the first phase of your professional education, but you're entering a world where knowledge changes, technology changes, habits change, behaviors change, and now all of those things require each of us to commit to continue to learn throughout the course of our professional careers. In the words of two of the greatest 20th century physicists, we need to think well, we need to eat well, and we need to seek out those who challenge us. Those are the attributes that will help us manage the COVID dragon and all of its successors. Again, congratulations, and thank you for the opportunity to talk with you. We're in a virtual world, but there are traditions that I think should be maintained. I'm going to call out the different programs that we have and their candidates for graduation, and I would ask you to stand when I call your program. Doctor of Philosophy in Biomedical Sciences, Doctor of Philosophy in Reproductive Clinical Science, Embryology and Andrology, Doctor of Health Sciences, Master of Science in Art Therapy and Counseling, Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences, Medical, Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences, Research, Master of Public Health, Master of Physician Assistant, Master of Science in Reproductive Clinical Science, Embryology and Andrology, Master of Surgical Assisting, Master of Science in Biotechnology, Master of Science in Laboratory Animal Science, Master of Medical and Health Professions Education, Master of Science in Contemporary Human Anatomy, Master of Health Sciences, Pathologist Assistant, Master of Healthcare Delivery Sciences, and Master of Healthcare Analytics. Dr. Homan, I am pleased to report that the faculty of Eastern Virginia Medical School and Old Dominion University, after due examination, have found the members of the class of 2020 to be fully qualified. On behalf of the faculty, I have the distinct honor to present the degree candidates from the EVMS School of Health Professions.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Visitors of Eastern Virginia Medical School, our academic partner institutions, and the laws of the Commonwealth of Virginia, I hereby confer upon you your respective degrees, pending successful completion of degree requirements. Doctoral candidates within the School of Health Professions, you may now don your hood and have a family member or friend assist you in doing so. Congratulations.
At this time, Dr. Ronald Flenner, Vice Dean for Academic Affairs, will now present the candidates for the Doctor of Medicine. Dr. Flenner?
Good morning. It is an honor to share in this special occasion with you, even if it's virtual. I wish we could have been together today, but please know that my well wishes are with each and every one of you. Winston Churchill once said, "We shall draw from the heart of suffering itself the means of inspiration and survival." You all certainly have been an inspiration to me. In the face of a global pandemic, you found ways to support one another, to encourage one another. You volunteered, you've contributed to the healthcare community, and today you're celebrating your accomplishments with humility and a willingness to put others above yourself. Not only are you immensely talented, but you are also thoughtful, compassionate, and driven, the hallmarks of an EVMS graduate. Above all else, you understand that you have a responsibility to always do what is right for your patients and for the health of the communities in which they live and for the health of the greater world you wish to serve. It has been a privilege and an honor to watch you all grow and learn together into excellent physicians. Today, I am proud to welcome you to this profession and even more proud to call you colleagues. I have no doubt that you will make countless contributions to healthcare and to medical education, and I look forward to learning about your many successes. On behalf of the faculty and staff, congratulations. And now, will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Medicine please rise? Dr. Homan, I am pleased to report that the faculty of Eastern Virginia Medical School, after due examination, have found the members of the class of 2020, both singly and collectively, to be fully qualified. On behalf of the faculty, I have the honor to present the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Medicine.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Visitors of Eastern Virginia Medical School and the laws of the Commonwealth of Virginia, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Medicine, pending successful completion of degree requirements. Graduates in the School of Medicine, you may now don your hoods or have a family member or friend assist you in doing so. Congratulations to you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Kimberly Dempsey, EVMS Class of 2003 and Director of the Master of Physician Assistant Program, will now lead the recitation of the Master of Physician Assistant Professional Oath.
The oath is printed on page 55 of your graduation program and will display on the captioning below on your screen. I invite all physician assistants in the audience to rise and read the oath in unison with our graduates and faculty. I pledge to perform the following duties with honesty and dedication.
I will hold as my primary responsibility the health, safety, welfare, and dignity of all human beings.
I will uphold the tenets of patient autonomy, beneficence, non-malfeasance, and justice.
I will recognize and promote the value of diversity. I will treat equally all persons who seek my care.
I will hold in confidence the information shared in the course of practicing medicine.
I will assess my personal capabilities and limitations, striving always to improve my medical practice.
I will actively seek to expand my knowledge and skills, keeping abreast of advances in medicine.
I will work with other members of the healthcare team to provide compassionate and effective care of patients.
I will use my knowledge and experience to contribute to an improved community.
I will respect my professional relationship with the physician.
I will share and expand knowledge within the profession.
These duties are pledged with sincerity and upon my honor. Thank you and congratulations, MPA Class of 2020. At this time, Dr. Ronald Flenner, EVMS Class of 1989 and Vice Dean of Academic Affairs, will lead the recitation of the Oath of Hippocrates. Dr. Flenner.
The oath is printed on page 56 of your graduation program and will also display in the captioning on the bottom of your screen. I invite all physicians in the audience to rise and read the oath in unison with our faculty and graduates. Upon this day of graduation from the Eastern Virginia Medical School, as I seek admission to the medical profession,
I do solemnly affirm, as did the ancient Greeks, by all that I hold most sacred, that, according to my ability and judgment, I will keep this oath and its stipulations.
Hold my teachers in this art equal to my own parents and extend to them the respect and gratitude which is their due.
I will by precept, lecture, and every other mode of instruction impart a knowledge of the art to my progeny and those of my teachers, and to disciples bound by covenant and oath according to the law of medicine.
I will follow that system of treatment which, according to my ability and judgment, I consider for the benefit of my patients and abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous.
I will exercise my art solely for the cure of my patients and the prevention of disease, and will give no drugs and perform no operations for a criminal purpose, nor far less suggest such a thing.
With honor and dignity, I will practice my profession, nor permitting consideration of religion, nationality, race, or social standing to intervene between my duty and my patient.
Into whatsoever houses I enter, I will go for the benefit of the sick, and will hold myself aloof from every voluntary act of wrongdoing or corruption.
Whatever I may see or hear in the lives of others which ought not to be spoken abroad, I will not divulge, reckoning that such should be kept secret.
While I continue to keep this oath unviolated, may it be granted to me to enjoy life and the practice of the art, respected by all people in all times.
But should I trespass and violate this oath, may the reverse be my lot.
Thank you and congratulations, MD Class of 2020.
Thank you, Dr. Flenner. As a special way to commemorate this year's class, we will now highlight each graduate, their degree, and any academic awards they have received. Our graduates provided favorite photographs, quotes, and commentary to make this ceremony a more memorable one.
Yasmina Abdus.
Samir Abu Hamad, Waleed Adawi, Austin Michael Adkins, Justin Aflatooni, Shamad Ahmed, Mays A. Aladam, Victoria Catherine Alexander, Tamar Elkon, Stephanie L. Ammett, Molly A. Anderson, Zachary L. Angel, Carolyn McWilliams Eros, Abhijit Atkuru, Nicholas Auckland, Manan Azad, Birad Azande, Narotham N. Badrish, Courtney Barbaro, Allison Bartolucci, Erica M. Basque, Robert T. Batty, Jack C. Beal, Mary Dare Bieber, John Benfield, Preston Bernhardt, Karthik Bhatt, Krzysztof Binek, Corbin E. Bird, Bonnie L. Blackburn, Dylan R. Blankendal Kramer, Christina D. Boldesser, Melanie J. Books, Signe M. Braflat, Emily Bradley, Brittany L. Brathwaite, Joseph P. Bridenstine, Bailey M. Brown, Patrick B. Brown. Renita E. Brown. Spencer Brown. Sebastiano Bucari. Sahara Booker. Stuart J. Bumgarner. Seth Burak. Jessica Burkett. Graham Busey. Matthew Byerly. Benjamin Reed Campbell. Samantha J. Carlton. Lauren A. Carroll. Joshua L. Cartwright. Ison D. Castro. Lindsay Cawood. Jacqueline N. Chan. Vincent Chan. Andrew Chang. Colin N. Chow. Michelle Chapman Bridges. Madeline Chase. Spencer G. Chi. Taylor M. Cheek. Shelby T. Chen. Christy M. Cho. John Cho. Meghna Chopra. Matthew Sissel. J. C. Clark. Brooke Clemens. Chelsea N. Kaufman. Luis Fernand A. Culturado. Philip Connell. Samantha M. Conti. Nathan W. Cope. Stephen Cotnoir. Christian James Colson. Daniel V. Cox. James Sherwood Cox IV. Alexandra P. Crawford. Amanda M. Cross. Aicha Kubuku. Lindsay Blaise Sundla. Mara Camille P. Custodio. Danielle Dalachek. Tristan J. Darvin. Gina M. Davis. Carrie A. Day. Patrick Dayton. Marissa L. Devick. Ashley DeMoss. Samantha D. DeMoss. Kayla M. Dennis. Ross W. Devantier. Antonietta Di Berardino. Chessie Marie G. Dintrup. Blair K. Dodson. Aaron Donahue. Soralia R. Donald. Christopher J. Dono. Colette R. Doherty. Jonathan R. Doyle. Devin T. Dreyer. Tierra R. Duffy. Micah B. Duggins-Worth. Brianna H. Dunbar-Mans. Marguerite L. Duplessis. Leanne M. Zemski. Caroline F. Ebby. Delaney D. Edwards. Jesse B. Einseidler. Naja El Shami. Deanna C. Elkasis. Darrell Engel. Julio España. Marge Esther, Deshaun Oyer, Virginia P. Evans, Nathaniel A. Faber, Miriam Fahim, Anna K. Fairfax, Ashley Deanna Faison, Matthew Farmer, Katie H. Fedorko, Alicia Elena Feliciano, Jacob Falone, Jared Fernsler, Stephen Fink, Elizabeth E. Fisher, Colton Fisher, Roy A. Flemmer, Craig Foote, Andrea Fasuheen, Patrice Francis, Matthew T. Friedman, Asha Gabaldon, Giselle Galido, Maricela Gallardo, Sharon Gallegos, Samuel Galvez, Ronald C. Gallion, Himabindu Gampa, Gabrielle A. Gauthier, Britt K. Gerloff, Luke Giltz, Ashley M. Gibbons, Lawrence Go, Saya Golafshani, Megan A. Gallagher, Brian P. Graham, Elizabeth B. Graham, Gabriela Maria Grant Enchautegi, Aaron Gray, Alyssa R. Grisette, Ashley R. Gregory, Felicia A. Gregory, Thomas J. Gregory, J.C. Gresson, Marissa Ann Gubler, Kimberly D. Ha, Zachary A. Hagan, Jenna Y. Hagan, Justin Hammett, Imadul Hake, Kinkella D. Harkins, Brittany M. Harper, Brian D. Harris, Zachariah I. Hassan, Wave Hatton, Alexis S. Hickmott, Addison S. Hicks, Jolie A. Hinnenkamp, Joseph B. Hurst, Sarah Hodge, Kristen N. Hofstadt, Daniel Hook, Corey A. Horner-Smith, Matthew Huddleston, Jasmine C. Huang, Ashley M. Illingworth, Joseph W. Inhofer, Apurva S. Iyer, Kevin W. Jackson, Essen Joffrey, Parker L. Jameson, Angelica Jenkins, Sarah M. Jesperson, Kavita R. John Pierce, Elena Mackenzie Johnson, Catherine Johnson, Catherine M. Johnson, Sarah E. Jones. Yekaterina V. Jones. John Jurgensen. Shoray Kahal. Andrew G. Kalina. Catalina Keith. Emily N. Keaton. Tyler Keith. Marianne Kellum. Sarah M. Kadivi. Afifa Khan. Umair M. Khan. Abdul Karam. Jillian M. Kiley. Helen Kim. Samuel Kim. William Kim. Christian F. Klein. Marissa A. Knott. Jacqueline N. Knox. Alan Coe. Ashley N. Korth. Jacob Joseph Kasarchuk. Moira C. Kramer. Carrie Kraft. Alex C. Lefevre. Khan Chit Lam. Tyler Lambert. Mark T. Lotta. Emily J. Laughlin. Brent Lady. Hook Lay. Trong H. Lay. Michael P. Lee. Sue C. Lee. Luke Lighty. Rusfer Librado. Jonathan L. Light. Elizabeth Lindsay. Bradley J. Link. Lucille M. Little. Joseph Liverman. Emily A. Lloyd. Devin Lockhart. Brian T. Lomonto. Alan Lewis. Joshua H. Lazuriaga. Nin Lewin. Tracy Lee. Shelby Ma. Cassandra E. Magi. Daniel J. Malik. Raghav Malik. Ian A. Mandiber. Sarah E. Manning. Elizabeth A. Manino. Thomas B. Marshall. Emily K. Martin. Edward Martinez. James B. Mason. Michaela A. Matella. Mallory Nicole Matheson. Ryan J. McAuliffe. Emily A. McCaig. Matthew McCarran. Kelly McCoy. Kelly E. McDermott. Eva M. McEwen. April McGuire. Cody W. McIlvain. Fiora L. McCrae. David Mecca.
Benjamin George Muse.
Jacqueline Melvin. Laura Mendelson. Tiffany R. Merkel. Tyler S. Meyer. Andrew Myers. Noor Maimeed. Angela Machalik. Michelle Miller. Kendra Mingo. Caitlin Mondahar. Spencer Moniz. Brianna N. Monk. Ashley Morris. Kevin S. Morris. Linda S. Morrison. Austin J. Mullally. Adam Mullet. Raj Nagapan. Lillian Nagel. Catlin M. Nason. Robert P. Neubauer. Larry M. Newton. Alexander L. Nguyen. Dustin Nguyen. Peter H. Nguyen. Summer H. Nguyen. Trung Nguyen. Marissa Nichols. Rachel N. Nizrecki. Jacob Nilsson. Megan C. O'Connor. Laura O'Neill. Megan Nicole Rapisardi Odin. Ifoma C. Obozer. Dale A. Oladuni. Jacqueline Oliver. Nancy Arrington Ori. Michael Osterman. Hajara Watara. Kayla E. Hours. Samantha J. Palazzola. Catherine Pong, Carl William Pastore, Abhishek Patel, Hari V. Patel, J. A. Patel, Komal Patel, Suraj P. Patel, Sidney Pawsey, Lauren M. Pearson, Seth J. Pico, Lorena Perez, Amanda Petrosky, Devin Pfister, Dap Hung Pham, Abigail L. Phillips, Jeremy J. Phillips, Jara C. Pickle, David N. Pierce, Michael R. Pierce, Julia Pitaluga, Shruti S. Paduval, Stakita Powell, Akanksha Toshi Prakash, Katrina A. Pruitt, Bria Pridgeon, Paul Walker Prilliman, Michaela L. Pratt, Danielle K. Pruitt, Pierce Publico, Catherine Rach, Uzair Raja, Abhirami Ramalingam, Juhi H. Ramchandani, Ray T. Ramirez, Angie Ramos, Kenneth B. Ramos, Amna Rana, James Nelson Reed, Justin M. Refugia. Haley A. Reed. Pirapat Max Rurkpatana Pipat. Anna M. Rhodes. Lauren Richardson. Lucas Ringette. Christina Reese. Melissa J. Reiser. Deja R. Robinson. Evita Rodriguez. Kelly M. Rogers. Catherine Romano. Thomas Rossiter. Christine D. Rothschild. Emma Rouse. Colin C. Rowell. Dustin Runzo. Neil K. Rustigui. April S. Rutherford. Brinda Cindy Sabeskumar. Shaista Sathrudin. Momodou Saho. Al Hassan Saeed. Krishna Saini. Jeremy Samuels. Jennifer A. Sanders. Sarah Sanders. Justin Sapp. Carrie K. Sartor. Alexandra Say. Shelby E. Schaefer. Nicholas Schoten. Nicole Scott. Tanisha L. Sears. Rachel Seiler. Stephanie Pascal Sells. Michael Seraphin. Kimberly H. Seymour. Chirag D. Shah. Rohan Sharma. Laura Shaw. Jaspreet S. Shergill. Ashton Sibley. Simra Siddiqui. Brett Sierra. Melissa Simcall. Samantha A. Siba. Jane A. Slocum. Tracy Smith. Jordan Snyder. Victoria Sondrio. Christopher Stainback. Catherine P. Steinhaus. Nia A. Stewart. Rianne H. Stewart. Kelsey R. Stockton. Zachary Stockton. Travis Stokes. Martha Stoops. Alicia D. St. Thomas. Raven St. Val. Sonia Sabuti. Vishal B. Surrender. Anne C. Swada. Brooke Sweeten. Kelly Sabia Sylvester. Tia Chesniak. Varun Takanti. Shanti S. Tonga. Nathan Tausch. Kristen R. Taylor. Thomas Tedeschi. Austin M. Temple. Ashley K. Thompson. Zachary B. Tillett. Jeremy Christian Todd. Justin Toxey. Shika Trivedi. Stephanie C. Say. Emily E. Turner. Sharon R. Turner. Cynthia Nkachika Uberu. Marissa M. Uhair. Timothy L. Van Petten. Alexander Y. Bazari. Bobby Vora. Monica Vu. Priya H. Vyas. Lisa M. Wagner. Maxwell S. Wagner. Jasmine J. Walker. Patrick C. Walsh. Madeline L. Walters. Angelia Wang. Christine R. Wang. Sophia H. Wang. Antoine P. Ward. Seth H. Warren. Danielle G. Weck. Andrea E. West. Jennifer Whalen. Jeffrey Kyle Wedby. Angela N. Whiteside. Sean M. Whitty. Destiny D. Williams. Shira M. Williams. Elizabeth J. Willoughby. Catherine G. Wilson. Allison D. Winfrey. Michelle L. Wright. Samantha M. Wright. Veronica K. Wright. Justin Yaworski. Lauren Yoho. Nathaniel J. Yoon. Leon Yu. Casey M. Zafiro. Sibo Jang. Alexander V. Ziskin.
This officially concludes the virtual commencement ceremony for the Eastern Virginia Medical School class of 2020. Congratulations to our graduates. Thank you all for joining us for this historic occasion, marking a significant milestone in the lives of our graduates. Again, we encourage you to visit evms.edu/grad2020 to share your well wishes with our graduates, to upload your photos in the Commencement app, and to use hashtag EVMSGrad2020 in your social media posts today. Thank you and congratulations.